Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, I'm going to have a little piece of this Australian candy. Australia's Violet Crumble. Delicious, shattering, chocolate-coated honeycomb. We're going to try this while we wait for everybody to join us. Make sure you have live chat on, Nancy. Here we go. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Melissa. Hey, Sandy. Oh my God, that's so good. Oh my gosh. Hi, Terry. Hey, Barb. Hello, Catherine from Scotland. It's on my bucket list to go there. Oh my God. It's delicious. Oh, so good. I can't promise that I won't finish it online. That is yummy. Oh my God, I want a box of these. Okay, I gotta put it down. That's so good. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Jim. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Sit by the fire. Just kidding. I don't have a fireplace. Not in this house. I miss having a fireplace, but at the same time, I don't miss it. It was a lot of work having a fireplace. Hello, Berta. Hi, Sherry. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Catherine. Hey, Yvonne. Happy Saturday night. First of all, let's pray for those folks that had that tornado go through. What an awful, awful sight to see 2 weeks before the holidays. Let's pray for those folks. Hopefully it wasn't anybody that's watching or any of our friends or neighbors. And if it is, you know, we're praying for you and your family, and hopefully everybody is okay and not hurt. For anybody you know, I saw that news and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's got to be so devastating. So yeah. So everybody, we hope you guys are okay. Hi, Diana. All right, so I got Happy Mail. I got 2 pieces of Happy Mail I want to share with you guys. This one is from Renee, and this is beautiful. It's a sketch design. Now, I don't know if she made this design or if she downloaded it. It's like a sketchy tree with Christmas ornaments, and then she used the blue tie-dye foil on there, and then she has a holographic piece in the back, and then perfect sentiment. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. And then a little letter about what's going on with her. So that is beautiful. Thank you, Renee. Then I got this little gift box. Oh, Melissa. So Melissa says the roof fell in on their girls' room, but they are all okay. Thank goodness, Melissa. And I can tell you, I've done things with the Red Cross when I worked for Subaru, and they are so prepared for this. They have, you know, obviously they do donations, they do blood, but they do everything that your family is going to need to help you. So they're going to get you guys lodging, they're going to get you guys clothes, they're going to get you food, they're going to get you guys all set up. So I can tell you that hearing that you're working with the Red Cross is a really good thing, because like I said, when I worked for Subaru, we did a lot to partner with the Red Cross, and I got to go to one of these facilities, these emergency care facilities, and I had no idea the extent of what they do for families that go through these kind of crises. So yes, thank goodness your family is all okay, Melissa. We are all sending you hugs and prayers that everything will be okay. Yes. All right, so this box was handmade box, and it has this beautiful almost like scrapbook paper. It's foiled on here. She has this blue foil card in the back, and then inside tissue paper and another one of those book dies, and it comes with a little stand. Look at the blue and white poinsettias. Everything is die cut. And then the little stand, you put that like that, add a foil card, and you stand the card on there like that. See? So it stands up. So it has a little bookmark she made out of glitter ribbon. And this is from Sandy, and she sent me a little letter. And I love these letters. I'm not going to read it out loud because they make me emotional. But yeah, she made the beautiful 3D card. Yes, definitely wish I could do more fishing. So thank you, Sandy. I got the box. I got the beautiful 3D card. I'm going to take that upstairs, and we'll put it on the little TV stand there. Beautiful. Lots of work involved in that. I really appreciate the intricacies when you guys send things like that. So pretty. All right. So, yes, it's the Crafter's Companion Storybook dies. Today is day 12 of the I don't know how many days of giveaways. I was originally going to do 12 of 12 days. Yes, Leah.
Where's Candyland?
Where's Candyland? Hershey Park? Why, do you want to go?
No, like our Candyland game.
Oh, I don't know, in the closet with the rest of your games.
I don't know.
I don't know. Put all your games away, please.
I don't know.
It's in there.
I don't know where his ball
Why are you
is.
teasing the dog?
I don't know where his ball is.
Here, bring Leo here. Come here. Come here. They want to see you. Come here. Oh, he ran away.
Leo, here.
He ran away.
Leo.
He doesn't. He's camera shy. Come here. Here. Give me the ball. Come here. Come here. You stand right there, and I'll show everybody you and the dog. Step back a second. Okay, let's do this. Everybody can see Leah and the dog. Oops. You had you. There we go. There's Leo. Somebody asked the other day about Leo. So now you can see Leo. All he wants is this. Okay, put him down. They're all saying hi. Yes, and all the children are here. Yes, he's a good boy. He's very, very good. We're coming up on a year almost with him. So, yeah, he's a good boy. All right, let's put you guys back in place here. All right, so tonight, as I was saying, is my 12 days of I don't know how many days giveaway. I have one more prize that's on its way here for sure. So I'm definitely doing 13, and I may do some more. So I won't get the mail tomorrow, so I probably won't get that one until early next week. So if you don't see a live from me tomorrow, don't fret. Yeah, a year in January. He was Leah's birthday present last year. Yep. Cynthia said if I lived closer, he'd go missing. Leo would be heartbroken. Yes, he's a snuggler. He's a good boy. All right. I couldn't have asked for a better dog. He's a really good dog. So, how are you guys doing? How is everybody? Want to see what you could win? Hey, Trace. Congratulations to Tracy. If you guys didn't see, she posted a video today, and she has been invited to help with some Spellbinders projects. So she just did a video for Spellbinders. Make sure you go check that out. So yeah, she's going to be moving into some new things for 2022, and I am excited for her. All right, so we have the prize for day 12 are all Simon Hurley Create products that I purchased. And again, Simon has been very, very generous to me this year in asking me to show some of his products, and his style has changed this year too. And I gotta say, I really dig it. I like it. You know, as he's growing in this business and his style is changing and evolving, you know, just like our styles change and evolve. I'm very, very proud to say that I know him and how far he has come in the crafting community for being such a young man. And I look forward to seeing him continue to be an up-and-coming leader in this community. He's always been kind. He's always thought about you guys as the customer first. And he thinks as a crafter. He doesn't really, you know, try to be a businessman and try to shove everything down everybody's throat. So very appreciative of that. Very appreciative of Simon's kindness to me and to our group. And so, of course, he's got to be one of my top 12 to support in my 12 days of Christmas. So he may or may not pop up on here. I did give him a heads up that I'd be bringing it up. But what you guys will be winning is I got for you this peel apart rubber background stamp, which is the Stitch Snowflakes. I love, love, love this style. And again, snowflakes don't mean Christmas. They mean winter. Oh, there he is. His ears must have been ringing. So for this particular design, all of the little intricate details in there, you can use this for winter, right? Then you're also going to get the Lou stencil. You're going to get the stencil mask, which is the 6x6 stencil mask. You're going to get 2 of the stamping foam. And you're also going to get a brand new jar of Lunar paste. So all of these are going to go in the package for the winner. So let's play. I mean, the fact that Simon even, like, he just randomly jumps on here just to hang out. He's great. All right. So I have to decide on a question, Sarah, and then you'll answer the question, and then I will pull a winner probably early next week when I do my next live. Yep. And we've had a lot of wonderful prizes. All right, so I wanted to show you guys a couple of things because when you get this prize package, you may or may not be aware of some of the things that you can do. And so we're going to have some fun here. So if you just wanted to stamp the background stamp out, you could definitely do that. I have a couple of different colors of Simon Hurley inks here. Clear Skies, No Diving is the brand new blue, which I love. And then Midnight Snack. So great if you're doing ombre stamping or blending, or if you want to do layering with layering stamps. Great color combination. So here you can see I just used a couple colors of inks. I stamped it out. Hey, that's your traditional way of doing it. But I'm going to show you a different way of using that. And I showed in the last video I did with the stamping foam. So the way the stamping foam works is, and you definitely want to go check out Simon's videos. And I know Simon just started a new channel, right, Simon, where you go live every week. So he goes live. So he has his regular channel. He has his live channel. I know you guys enjoy lives. And he has a Facebook group. So if you are not part of his Facebook group, go check that out because there's a lot of ideas floating around there as well. But the stamping foam, what you do when you get it, and you can use, you know, the front, the back, the sides, whatever you want, is you heat it with your heat tool. And I'm going to demonstrate it here so you can see I've already used this once, but watch what happens when I heat it with my heat tool. Okay, so you can see all of that snowflakes are gone, right? So this foam is pretty neat because what it will do is with the heat, it will expand, and then as it cools down, it contracts. And as it contracts, it's going to take on the shape of whatever you press into it. So here on this side, you can see I did a die. This was a hot foil stamping die. And what this is going to do is it's going to give you a reverse image of what you press it into, right? So if I stamp the snowflakes, as I showed you guys here, this is the image I'm going to get from the snowflakes. It's great, but what if I wanted the opposite, right? What if I wanted the negative of that? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that same piece of stamping foam, and here's the other thing I love about it. This is reusable over and over and over again. You get 4 pretty nice size pieces in a pack, and you can pick them up on scrapbook.com or Ranger. I'm sure one of my admins will put the link for you guys. You can put them in scrapbook.com or Ranger. They sell out very quickly. Every time Simon has them on and he does a video, they sell out very quickly. But it's a lot of fun to do different techniques. If you don't have a stamp of something and you want a stamp of something, you can literally kind of make your own stamp. If you wanted a stamp of keys, you would go and take a whole bunch of keys, lay them down, you warm this up, you press this over the keys, and you have a stamp of keys. Simon did some really great ideas where he was going around the house and he stamped his sweater, he stamped his paper towels, and all of the designs that came off of the sweater and the paper towels made a really cool background. So it's a lot of fun. So let me just show you. Yes, great idea to do the kids' hands. Yeah. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to warm this back up because we need this to be a little softer. And then we're going to press it into the snowflakes here. I'm going to show you the difference between using the stamp and the opposite that you get with using the stamping foam. So we're going to warm this up. And we're going to press that down, try to have even pressure. And Simon says like, what, 10 to 15 seconds. And then it cools very, very quickly. And now we have those snowflakes embedded back in the foam, okay? So I'm just going to do it on the back side of this paper. If I were stamping with the stamp, I'd get this. Now that I've stamped those, I'm going to get the opposite with the stamping foam. So I'm going to take a little bit of the different inks here. And Simon says, rub those on there. Let me go back in with the clear skies again. And then we're going to just use a very light mist of water. We're going to spritz this with just the Distress spritzer. I'm going to do that off camera. Just did 2 quick little spritzes there. I'm going to flip this over. And now we're going to get the opposite impression. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah, so Casey makes a good point to get more than one package. You do get 4, but like I've left this, once you make an impression you really like, you end up keeping it. You don't want to go back in and make it over and over again. And then to clean this, you just spray it and you wipe the ink off. And now it's cleaned, and now I can go back in and reheat it and reuse it again. So again, if I were going to stamp it, this is what I get from regular traditional stamping. This is what I get from the stamping foam. I get the opposite. So you don't lose any of the detail. Literally anything you have in your house that you can make an impression, you can use the stamping foam. So it's a lot of fun. So you're going to get 2 of those. You're going to get the snowflake stamp. You're going to get this stencil, which is the 6x6 stencil. Stencil and mask. And I have been waiting for a stencil like this because I like this very simple technique, which I'm going to show you guys. And I used this not too long ago where I stamped out an image and I kept everything inside and had my own little matte frame. Yeah, because it's reverse, Simon says. Yeah, you get this, you'd get a reverse of the stamp. So I love this little simple classic kind of design. This is very easy to do. So I wanted to share with you guys how I made this using this mask. Getting there, Stacy. So this is a pull apart stamp. And what that means is Simon's giving you the price of 2 stamps for 1. And what I mean by that is you have a lovely background stamp, or you can use these individual snowflakes. And that's what I'm going to be using for today's video. Anybody can use a background stamp. That's great. That's cool. But how about you get all of these individual stamps? How much would you pay for a background stamp and then to pay for an individual stamp set? How much would you pay for that? How many companies sell it to us like that? A lot, right? So for Simon to say, listen, you can have both. You can have the individual stamps and you can have the full background stamp. Value. We all know Nancy loves a value. These are high quality red rubber cling stamps as well. So let's show you guys what I did here. So I'm going to bring in just a little piece of cardstock here. Yeah, it's such a smart idea. It's like, why didn't anybody else think of that? So I'm going to bring my 6x6 mask in. And you can see I marked my corners black. They're actually etched in there. And so this piece of cardstock is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So I can see exactly where that needs to be. I do recommend using some pixie spray. I have a little bit of pixie spray on there. All right. And then from here, I'm going to use my anti-static tool. Use what you have because we're going to do some heat embossing. And this is the new one from Rabbit Hole Designs. Chow sent me this, and this has some clay in here. It's powdered clay, so it'll stop the sticking. So what you do is, this is actually a makeup dispenser, in case you guys didn't know that. So Rabbit Hole Designs, genius in repurposing it. So it keeps all of the powder in here. You turn it, and you push the brush out a few times. And as you do that, it loads the powder into the brush. You guys see that coming out there? And then you just swipe that across your page. So you just want to have it face down like that. Click it a couple times, and then that's it. There's no weird smell. You pull that back up. You put the lid on. You put it away. All right, so we need that. And I need a little piece of Post-it tape, mint tape, whatever you got. Here we go. And I don't want to, you could certainly do the whole area, but I just want this little area off to the side here. My tape is not long enough. Right, Jerry? Jerry says this is a great stencil for those of us who do not line up very well. Here's another thing in case you didn't notice. The size of the stamping foam is exactly the same size of that stencil. So if you make a design on this stamping foam and you need it to be centered on your paper, you put it on here, press it down, boom. The other thing are Simon's blocks. Simon's block is the same size as well. Just put that one away. I don't know why. Here we go. And Simon often shows that he uses a little bit of Post-it tape or mint tape and makes himself one of those makeshift kind of stamp handle here. Puts that on there, puts that on the stamping foam, all the same size. Now you have a handle on that stamping foam. And you can stamp it right. And so everything he designs is designed to work with something else in his product line, which is great. All right, back to what I'm doing here. So I want to heat emboss these standalone snowflakes. So I have my Versamark ink here. And I'm going to grab these snowflakes, and I'm going to kind of go from larger to smaller. And I'm using the other Simon Hurley, the thin block. I'm going to start off the corner here, and that's all I'm going to do is just kind of go down and stagger these snowflakes, randomly putting them in different places. Going down smaller and smaller in size. Till I get down to smaller ones. Okay, that's all we're going to do there. You're going to see this is very simple, but very easy, but very nice looking, I think, in my opinion. Then we use some Ranger Clear Super Fine Detail Embossing Powder. Now, this is going to want to go under the stencil. See how my stencil's starting to lift there? So I'm going to hold it so that the Post-it tape is facing down. Shake that off. Okay, and I'm very carefully going to lift my stencil off. Okay. Hey, Melody. Okay, now we're going to bring this in and make sure we don't have any excess powder, fingerprints, or anything on there. And I'm going to take my heat tool and I'm going to heat that up. And I think this is Yupo paper because it's starting to melt. It is Yupo paper. You know, I keep telling myself I'm going to remove it, and it stays on my desk. Okay, throwing it over there. Geez, Nance, rookie. I'm like, why is it melting? Start over. All right, this little piece of paper is a little smaller than the other piece of paper. Okay, how good is Nancy going to be at lining this up? Oh my gosh. I'm like, why is it melt? It's melting. Let's try that again. Oh man, my pixie spray's all worn off. It's melting. I'm gonna spray this with pixie spray. Love pixie spray. Okay, gotta give that a little second to dry. Okay, let's try this again. Try and put my paper straight on my glass mat so that when I put the stencil down, I know it's straight. Or mostly straight. Okay, do this again. Starting over. All right. I'm going to reuse my Post-it tape. Stick that back down. Okay, let's try this again. Oopsie. I make a bigger mistakey. Okay. Try this again. Not melt the paper this time. Jerry says she likes when I make mistakes. I'm always making mistakes, Jerry. Okay. Yes, I know. It's part of learning. We all do it. It's just like when people foil their hot foil plates. Simon, have you foiled your hot foil plates yet? Very proud of Simon for jumping on the hot foiling bandwagon. Ooh, that is not ready to go yet. A whole bunch of embossing powder on the side. Okay. Okay, clear embossing powder is all melted, I believe. You always want to double check. If there's an area that looks like it's still matte, that means it's not fully melted. All right, I think we're good there. Okay, so now I'm going to line my stencil back up on there because we're going to do some ink blending. So I can see now, pretty much see where my corners are because I can see my snowflakes now that they are heat embossed. And I want to make sure my post-it tape is straight. Don't want this crooked. Okay, that is crooked. Okay, now that looks much straighter. I'm running out of this lime green tape and they don't sell it anymore. This used to be from Spellbinders. Okay, we're gonna line this back up where it was. Okay, so this narrow area here is what I want to ink blend. Very simple to do. I'm going to start with my lightest color. I'm going to go with my domed foam blenders. If you haven't tried dome foam blenders yet, what are you waiting for? You can get those from rangerandscrapbook.com as well. I'm going to go start with the bottom here, and I'm very lightly going to do my ink blending. Okay, just very, very light there. That's it. Very little area. Then I'm going to go in with the new color, No Diving. And I'm going to put that in the middle. Okay. And then finally, I'm going to end up with Midnight Snack. And I'm going to put that on the end. Okay, so I get this ombre look by combining those three colors of ink. Very pretty. Now I can take everything off and I will have this beautiful little border of snowflakes without having to use the whole background stamp. And then I can just simply put a very easy sentiment on there. Here I grabbed the Happy Holidays from the handwritten Christmas set. You have some snowflakes on here too, so you could do that. But this technique is just really fun and easy to do because you're just doing ink blending basically. can do happy birthday on there for winter birthdays. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a Christmas card. And then I can put all my stamps back where they belong for when I want to go and stamp my background. It's very easy to store them this way too. You'll know if you didn't put them away because one will be missing. Okay, and then put it back on its clear protective sheet. And then we have that. Now, the other thing you can do with this stencil is it has a mask. So if you wanted to protect this area and you wanted to do ink blending around the outside, you could do that. You know, if you wanted to protect this, do ink blending, you could do it the opposite way. So it's really cool to have this so that it frames everything off. Everything will be straight as long as you line it up properly and have the right size paper. And you can do really easy, simple ink blending over it. You can do stamping. So this is kind of a staple thing that you might want to have in your stash to help with just stamping in general. Okay. What else did I want to show you? Oh, I wanted to show you guys the Lunar paste. So I did ahead of time. I did the Lunar paste. Clean the desk off here. So Lunar paste comes currently in 5 different colors. And we talked about paste the other night. Tracy did a video and she showed Shimmering Goodness and the Stencil Company, and there's all of these companies that kind of do something similar. Well, Lunar paste is the same metallic pearlescent goodness of paste. So we have Bee Sting, we have Traffic Cone, and I have Press and Seal on mine. We have Slippery When Wet, Later Gator, and we have Clear Skies. And you're going to get a brand new jar of Clear Skies in the giveaway package if you win that. So it comes in 5 different pastes. I did a video, or colors. I did a video before showing this where you can do a number of different things. You can put these through stencils. You can foil over top of them. You can add glitter to them. You can use them as a watercolor kind of medium and paint with them. You can use them with your stamps. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this paste, but I love the vibrancy of the colors. But the thing that I like the most about them is how metallic they look when they dry, right? So I know a lot of people say, well, why would you want to cover up that pretty paste with foils? Because sometimes when we foil, well, not sometimes, every time you try to foil over paste, there are dips and valleys in that paste, and so that whatever is underneath that paste will show. So if your paste is a translucent paste and you miss the foil on it, then it's going to be whatever the color of the paper is, right? So in this case, if I would foil over this, I will have the pretty foil on top, but I'll have the blue Lunar paste underneath, so that will shine through. So it is a lot of fun to put them through stencils, but like I said, there's other ways you can use this. You can color with them. You can use a paintbrush with them. You can use them to do like a watercolor wash and do a smushing method with them. You can actually stack this paste up so that you get some dimension. So if you're a mixed media artist and you're looking to do mixed media dimensional kind of painting, you can do that with these. So there's a lot of different things you can do with the Lunar paste. It's very fun. It's very pretty. It doesn't smell weird, but I want you guys to see, I did this about a half an hour ago. I think it's mostly dry. It is mostly dry. And do you see that shine? I did not foil this, you guys. That is how it dries. And yes, you're going to get this stencil and you're going to get this paste in the giveaway package. Look at how that dries. So if you're somebody who doesn't do foiling, this is a kind of a faux alternative because of all of that shimmer and shine of that pearlescent paste in there. And something as beautiful as this, all I need to do, I'm going to wait for this to dry a little bit more, is cut this down and put a sentiment on it, and I'm done. Yeah, so a lot of different things you can do with the paste. Here I put it, you know, I scraped it on with a palette knife, but you can see that dimension. You can feel that dimension. It's not flat. It's very raised. People like looking at it. They like touching it. It's just gorgeous. So if you don't do foiling or you don't do heat embossing, this is another alternative to get all the details out of that stencil. All of the fine lines are in that stencil. You're not losing any of that dimension with the Lunar paste. Oh, thanks, Candace. Oh, yeah, it does match my nails. Yeah, it's just very shiny. So what you're going to get, again, in the prize package is you're going to get a brand new bottle of the Lunar paste. You're going to get this stencil. It's called the Lou. You're going to get this Snowflake peel apart background stamp. Here's the stencil. Okay. You're going to get the 6x6 stencil mask, and you're going to get 2 of the stamping foam. 2 of these. So you're going to win all those. So what should we ask you guys? No, I did not use Lunar paste on my nails, but I bet you could. I bet you could. Bet you could. I would say I think most of you have been kind of, I don't know if it's a bundle you can purchase, Susie. That would be a great idea. But you can go on scrapbook.com or ranger.com if you guys would use my affiliate links, and you can purchase all of these things. I know that you can get a bundle that has Simon's stamping blocks and the stamping foam. You can get a bundle like that, which is really kind of neat. You can do that. Oh, Marva got her package. Yay, I'm glad. Good, good, good. Good. I would say if you were to win this prize, what is the one thing that you are most excited about getting? So if you won this Simon Hurley prize, what is it that you are most excited about getting? Are you excited about getting the Stitch Snowflakes pull apart background stamp? Are you excited about the Lou stencil? Are you excited about the 6x6 stencil and mask? Are you excited about the Lunar paste? Or are you excited about the stamping foam? So don't answer now. Wait until we close this video out. You're going to put your answers in the comments. And yes, I do have to say it is for U.S. residents only. Part of that is because I am mailing, you know, this pasty stuff. But I will tell you, I did try to mail stamping foam to a friend overseas, and it got sent back to me. Customs didn't like it when they scanned it, so they sent it back to me. So that's the other reason why I can't send this overseas. But I'm sure if you have your local craft stores or scrapbooking stores in that area that you can find these products. But again, ranger.com or scrapbook.com or the 2 links, if you want to order them from me, I do get a small affiliate commission for that for you guys. But that is day 12 of the 12 days of giveaways. Again, when we leave here, comment what you're most excited about winning when you win this. If you win this prize package, the Lunar paste, the stamping foam, the 6x6 stencil and mask, the Lou stencil, the peel apart background stamp. What are you most excited about winning out of this prize package? That's what I want to know. And that's all I have for you guys tonight. Thanks for hanging out and watching. If you have any questions about anything that I showed, you can go and comment down below after the video is over. I will put the links for you if you're watching this on the replay. Yes, as I said earlier, Simon has grown tremendously in the last couple of years, and I'm very thankful to have him. Yeah, regular cardstock. Yeah, this is a little heavier. This one I think is the 120-pound opaque, accent opaque. But yeah, regular cardstock. I know Simon also has his own cardstock that works as well. Yeah, one of the things too, if you are a texture artist, let me show you guys this real quick because I forgot about this, that I saw in another video is, since I've already ruined this, I'm going to use this, I'm going to use this, I'm going to use this. I'll just show it on this one. If you are a texture artist, one of the other things that you can do with stamping with Lunar paste, look at how creamy that is. Oh my goodness. Is you can do background textures. So what they do is they spread this out, and you kind of want it to be a little thick. You put the excess back in the jar. You cover it with a little bit of plastic wrap. And you take another piece and then you peel that apart before it dries. And you get this fun texture. So those of you that do art journals, that want to make texture cards, doesn't that look like water or coral or something like that? I mean, there's so many different things that you guys can do, and you're only limited by your own imagination. And it will dry and it will maintain that texture. So it's really, really cool. But yes, Simon has grown up in front of the YouTube camera, and he does an amazing job. And as he's evolved, his style has evolved, and I think he's doing a great job. And like I said, kindness and customer service has always been at the top of his list, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate him asking me to promote some of his products this year. So he is definitely one of my top 12 for my top 12 giveaways. So thank you so much to Simon. And for those of you guys that want to win this package, comment after we close out here in just a second, and you'll have a chance to win. The prize package is going to include all of those products, and I will mail that out for you guys. I'll pick a winner probably Monday or Tuesday night. I'm waiting for one more package to come. So when that package comes, we'll do a live there. We're going to have a day 13 giveaway, and then I'll pick a winner. So make sure you comment. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel and go check out Simon's 2 channels and Simon's Facebook group so you can follow along with everything that he's doing, and also, you know, other people that have been creative juices flowing and use these products in different ways. All right, guys, have a good Saturday night. I have 2 little 8-year-old girls to entertain, so I'm going to cut it short here. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe. Have a good night, guys. Bye.